All right, so listeners, ready for some Halloween D&D?
Yeah, it's that time of year.
It is, and we found the perfect article. It just came out October 17th from Lit RPG Reads.
Oh, nice. They always have good stuff.
They do, and this one is all about Halloween campaign ideas.
Perfect timing.
Right.
Yeah, so are these like pre-med campaigns or...
Well, kind of, yeah. It's more like blueprints, really fleshed out ideas from Paul Bello.
Hold on, is this the same Paul Bello who wrote like...
Yeah, he's done some Lit RPG writing himself, but he's also a game developer.
Oh, wow. So he knows his stuff then.
Exactly. He's not just throwing out random themes here. This is like next level campaign crafting.
10 different movie-inspired campaigns, though. That's a lot.
That's why we're here. We're going to break it all down for you, hit those high points.
Okay, so what's first? Give me the spooky goods.
All right, first up, we've got the enchanted town of Hallow's End. How's that for a start?
Okay, very Halloween-y. Sounds a little whimsical, though, like too kid-friendly.
Oh, you're going to like this then. So it's got that whole autumn harvest festival vibe, right? But there's these three sisters, the Blackthorn sisters,
Yeah.
and they're witches.
Okay, already getting better. Witches are always good for some chaos.
Right, but here's the thing. Each sister specializes in a different kind of magic. We've got enchantment, necromancy, illusion.
Oh, so they could really mess with a party.
That's big time. Imagine fighting your own reanimated allies because one sister's controlling them.
Brutal. Players would hate that. Love it.
And then, just when they think they figured out these witches, one of them, Seraphina, she curses a villager.
Moral dilemma time.
Right. Do they try to break the curse? Side with the witch.
See, those are the moments that make a campaign memorable, those tough choices.
And you know your players are going to be debating it for hours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, that's what I like about this article already. It's not just, hey, put some Halloween decorations in your dungeon.
No, this is about weaving those classic themes into a really compelling narrative.
Okay, so that was witches. What else have we got?
Let's jump into something totally different. The nightmare realm.
Nightmare realm. Okay, I'm intrigued. What's the movie inspiration for this one?
Straight out of The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, classic. So we're talking Jack Skellington, kidnapping Santa, the whole 9 yards.
Basically. But Bello takes it a step further. He talks about using sensory details to really draw the players in.
Like what? Give me an example.
Okay, so picture this. Your players step through a portal, and suddenly they're hit with the smell of pumpkin spice in the air.
All right, I see where you're going with this. Appealing to all the senses.
Exactly. But it's not just about the smells. He talks about the sound of crackling fires against the backdrop of that crisp, wintry chill you get in the, Halloween town.
Very Tim Burton.
And get this, he even suggests incorporating music and poetry into the game.
Oh, to really channel that Jack Skellington vibe.
Precisely. Imagine a bard-off between Jack Skellington and the party's bard, with the fate of Halloween hanging in the balance.
Okay, now that's just epic.
Maybe a little over the top.
Yeah.
But we get the idea right. It's about thinking outside the box, using those unexpected details to make your campaign sing.
Okay, I'm sold. What's next?
All right, how about some good old-fashioned ghost-busting action? We're talking Ghost Hunters Guild, a city overrun by spectral shenanigans.
All right, so classic haunted house stuff.
That's just the beginning. We're talking poltergeists, haunted houses, cemeteries, the works. Your players are the city's only hope against this supernatural infestation.
Sounds fun. But what makes it a campaign? Is it just like endless ghost battles?
Nope, there's a mastermind behind it all. A necromancer named Malachar, using all this ghostly energy to fuel some dark ritual.
Classic villain move. So the players have to, investigate and stuff.
Exactly. It becomes a race against time. Do they bust enough ghosts to weaken this Malachar, or does he complete his ritual and unleash something truly terrifying?
Oh, I like that. So it's ghost busting with a ticking clock and a big, bad, evil mastermind lurking in the shadows.
Exactly. It's a nice blend of action, investigation, and that classic spooky atmosphere.
Okay, you've convinced me. These are some pretty awesome ideas so far.
Okay, ready for something truly chilling.
Oh yeah, hit me with it.
This one's called The Curse of the Silent Mask.
Uh-oh, masks are already creepy enough.
Right. And the inspiration for this one, none other than Halloween.
The movie with Michael Myers.
Well, the one and only. So picture this. There's this cursed mask, see? Anyone who puts it on, they get possessed.
Okay, that's pretty standard horror movie stuff.
But here's the twist. It doesn't just turn you into a mindless killer. It amplifies your deepest fears, your darkest insecurities.
Oh, now that's just messed up.
Right. So it becomes this terrifying reflection of your own psyche.
I can see how that would make for a really personal horror experience.
Exactly. And Bello suggests really playing up the sensory details. The feeling of being watched, even when you're alone. The sound of whispering voices, just out of earshot. That scent of decay that seems to follow the mask wherever it goes.
Ooh, you're making me shiver just talking about it.
And that's just the setup. This campaign has the potential to get really, really dark.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need a palate cleanser after that one. Got anything a little less, existentially terrifying?
How about we lighten the mood with some clowns?
Clowns. You're gonna lighten the mood with clowns.
Hear me out. This one's a classic. The Clown's Lair, inspired by It.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely more my speed. So we're talking like Pennywise, the dancing clown, preying on childhood fears, lurking in the sewers.
All of that. But Bello adds some really cool twists. For starters, he suggests weaving in elements of historical mystery.
Intriguing. Tell me more.
So instead of just accepting the clown as this evil entity, your players have to uncover its origins.
Like, is it an ancient evil? Or maybe like a cursed soul?
Exactly. Maybe they discover old journals, town records, local legends.
Yeah.
And those start to paint a picture of what this clown really is and why it's so obsessed with this town.
Ooh, I love that. It's like historical investigation meets Lovecraftian horror.
Right. And of course, no It-inspired campaign would be complete without a trip to the clown's lair.
Okay, now that's where things could get really interesting. What does he envision for that?
Think like a labyrinth of tunnels beneath the town, a twisted reflection of the world above.
Ooh, perfect for some creepy encounters.
And imagine the psychological torment. Maybe they stumble upon the remnants of past victims, toys scattered amidst the grime and darkness, or maybe the clown leaves them cryptic messages, taunting them, playing with their minds.
This is perfect for my group. They love that kind of psychological horror.
I knew you'd appreciate that one. All right, ready for a change of pace? Something with a little less, sewer-dwelling clown horror.
Please, yes. My nerves can only take so much.
All right, this one's called The Haunted Manor Mystery. It's got a bit of the Addams Family vibe. A blend of spooky fun and intriguing mystery.
Okay, the Addams Family, I can get behind. Tell me everything.
So picture this. There's this grand Gothic manor, right? Home to the mysterious Darkwood family.
Oh, I like it already. And what are these Darkwoods like?
Think eccentric, macabre, with a taste for the strange and unusual. Maybe they have a pet poltergeist. Or the portraits on the walls whisper to each other.
Right. I'm picturing secret passageways, talking gargoyles, the whole shebang.
You're on the right track. Now, here's the thing. A priceless heirloom has gone missing from the manor.
And the party has to.
Solve the mystery. The Darkwoods, being the gracious hosts they are, invite the party to stay at the manor and help them find the missing treasure.
Oh, this sounds like so much fun. It's like a classic whodunit, but with a spooky twist.
Exactly. And I love the potential for role-playing here. The players have to navigate these quirky NPCs, decipher riddles hidden within the manor itself, maybe even outwit a booby trap or two.
I can already picture my players getting lost in those secret passageways, arguing with the talking furniture.
And the rewards. Forget gold and magic items. How about a self-lighting candelabra or maybe a talking skull that dispenses cryptic advice?
You're really leaning into the theme there. I love it.
Gotta commit to the bit, right?
Absolutely. Okay, so we've had witches, nightmare realms, ghost busting, clowns, haunted houses. What else could he possibly throw at us?
Well, how about a little something inspired by Sleepy Hollow? We're talking headless horseman, haunted woods.
All right, Whispering Woods it is. I'm already getting goosebumps.
So yeah, we've got the headless horseman, but Bello suggests giving him a tragic backstory. He's not just some mindless evil entity. He's a tortured soul, seeking retribution for some past wrong.
Ooh, so it becomes a question of, do we fight him or help him?
Exactly. Do they try to destroy him? Or do they find a way to break the curse that binds him?
Oh, that's a tough one. I love that there's moral ambiguity there. It makes the players really think about their actions.
Right, because sometimes the scariest monsters aren't the ones with fangs and claws, but the ones with a story to tell.
Well said. This is turning out to be a goldmine of Halloween campaign inspiration.
And we're not even done yet.
Yeah.
We still got dream stalkers, mirror realms.
Dream stalkers. Okay, you've definitely got my attention now.
All right, you ready to dive into the dream stalker?
Oh, absolutely. This one sounds like it's right up my alley.
So think Nightmare on Elm Street, but, D&D style.
Okay, I'm picturing Freddy Krueger, but instead of teenagers he's after, it's...
My players, exactly. But there's more to it than just a Freddy Krueger ripoff, right? Dallo talks about this town, Elmwood. It's plagued by nightmares, But these nightmares, they have a way of seeping into the real world.
Just like if your character gets hurt in a dream.
They wake up with actual injuries.
Yikes. That's brutal.
That's just the tip of the iceberg. What makes this campaign even creepier is how it weaves in this whole lucid dreaming element.
Oh, interesting. So the players could potentially learn to control their dreams.
Precisely. They could turn their fear into a weapon, use their dream powers against the dream stalker.
All right, no, that's just cool. I'm imagining illusions, reality bending, almost like Inception meets D&D.
Right. And Bello doesn't really define what the dream stalker is. It could be a malevolent spirit, a manifestation of the town's collective fear. It's up to the DM to decide.
I like that. Gives you a lot of creative freedom as a DM.
Exactly. You could even tie it into the players' backstories. Imagine their deepest fears and insecurities manifesting as dream creatures.
Oh, that's just messed up. I love it. Okay, what's next? We've got one more to go, right?
One more, and it's a doozy. This one's called the Mirror Realm.
Mirror Realm. Okay, I'm getting some creepy vibes already.
Think along the lines of Coraline. That eerie feeling of stepping through a mirror and finding yourself in a world that's both familiar and completely wrong.
Oh, I see where you're going with this. Doppelgangers, false realities.
And an other mother who's not as loving as she seems. She tempts your players with everything they desire, but at a terrible, terrible cost.
There's always a catch. So what's her game? What's she after?
That's for your players to uncover. Maybe she feeds on their life force. Maybe she's collecting souls. The possibilities are endless.
And this campaign is perfect for players who love psychological thrillers. It's got that what's real, what's not vibe that'll really mess with their heads.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And there you have it. 10 incredible Halloween-themed D&D campaign ideas courtesy of Paul Bello and Lit RPG Reads.
I've got to hand it to him. These are some truly inspired concepts.
He really outdid himself with this one.
Yeah.
We've got everything from haunted towns and creepy clowns to dream stalkers and mirror realms. There's literally something here for everyone.
Yeah, no matter what kind of horror vibe you're going for, there's bound to be a campaign idea in here that fits the bill.
And the best part is, these are just starting points. Bello encourages DMs to get creative, add their own twists, and really make these campaigns their own.
Exactly. Don't be afraid to experiment, throw in some curveballs, and most importantly, have fun with it.
And that's what it's all about, right? Creating a memorable, engaging, and maybe even a little bit terrifying experience for your players.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, there you have it, listeners. A cauldron full of creepy campaign concepts to spice up your Halloween gaming. Until next time, happy gaming.